from the Lakeside Newsroom of the Henrico Citizen, your hometown news source since 2001. This is the Henrico News Minute with publisher Tom Lapis.
A new affordable housing community potentially coming to Henrico, and one high school basketball team makes it back to the state title game. We'll tell you about it in today's Henrico News Minute. It's Tuesday, March 7th, 2023, and it's brought to you today by Henrico County.
And now for the news.
A new affordable housing community could be coming to northern Henrico. Developers are proposing a multi-family affordable housing community at the intersection of Chamberlain Road and Brook Hill Circle, or just north of there, on about 8 acres that were declared derelict in 2019 and put on the county's list of properties designated for redevelopment. Papers filed with the county indicate that Richmond-based Spyrock Real Estate and Crescent Development would partner to build the community. The two companies already are partnering to redevelop the former Henrico Shopping Center in northern Henrico at Mechanicsville Turnpike near Laburnum Avenue, where they are building almost 600 residential units. The Chamberlain Road project would be capped at 186 residential units. The county's comprehensive plan envisions commercial usage for the site, but in a report, county planners wrote that the proposal would fill a desire for redevelopment near existing infrastructure and also address a need for more housing in the county. The project would include 2 residential buildings, one a 3-story building and one a 4-story building, as well as an office and clubhouse, an amenity area, parking, and also a field of solar panels that would be designed to power the entire community. The Henrico Planning Commission is scheduled to hear the developer's request during its March 9th meeting. The county's Board of Supervisors ultimately would vote to approve or deny that request. The Verina High School boys basketball team is headed back to the Class 4 state championship game after a 40-34 victory over Kings Fork last night. The Blue Devils now will have a chance to defend their state championship from last year. They'll play this Thursday night at 8 p.m. against EC Glass at the Siegel Center at VCU. The news wasn't as good for Highland Springs, which was seeking to advance to the Class 5 state championship last night, but the Springers fell in Roanoke to Patrick Henry of Roanoke by 9 points, 76-67. And on the girls' side, Glen Allen's stunning season comes to an end with a 44-37 loss to Elsie Bird in the state semifinals. Elsie Bird now will face Princess Anne in the state championship game on Saturday morning. A 19-year-old Henrico man faces charges of involuntary manslaughter, driving under the influence, and underage possession of alcohol stemming from a New Year's Day crash that led to the death of a passenger in the car he was driving. Jorge Mario Cismarente was driving a Toyota Corolla at about 6:30 that night in the area of Arcadia Street and Glenside Drive when a witness told police he tried to turn left onto Glenside but ended up pulling in front of a BMW that was traveling north on Glenside. The two cars collided, seriously injuring the 2 men in the Toyota. One, Joshua Lopez Morales, later died from his injuries. Earlier this month, police obtained warrants against Morente on the 3 charges related to the crash. If you have any information about the crash, call Henrico Police at 501-5000 or submit your information through Metro Richmond Crime Stoppers at 780-1000. Well, if you're looking for a job, Henrico Schools officials would like to talk with you today. From 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., they'll be at the Tuckahoe Area Library at 1901 Starling Drive looking for candidates for a number of positions, including bus drivers, school nutrition staff members, teachers, substitute teachers, school nurses, and temporary instructional assistants. You can stop in and visit with officials, or you can also go online to henricoschools.us/careers to learn more. And the school system also has launched its 2023 survey to receive stakeholder input about how to improve the system. If you haven't received a link to the survey and you are a parent of a student, you can also find it at henricoschools.us/annual-schools-survey. It should take you about 15 to 20 minutes to complete, and it's open through the end of this month. Later this month, Leadership Metro Richmond will host its annual Spring Board Connector event from 5:30 to 7:30 at the Collaboratory of Virginia at U-Turn. It's a free networking event designed to connect people who are interested in serving on nonprofit boards with about 40 organizations that have needs on their boards. A complete list of participating nonprofits is available online at lmronline.org/board-engagement. Today's Henrico News Minute has been brought to you by Henrico County. Henrico County is now hiring. You can visit henrico.us/jobs to view a complete list of all opportunities, full and part-time, that are currently available. To learn more about Henrico's commitment to its employees and the Henrico Way, and find out why employees like Henrico Police Logistics Asset Manager Kristen Gaines say, quote, "Henrico feels like my home. It really is my family. I can't imagine doing anything else." That's henrico.us/jobs.